Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series Talladega post-race thoughts and recap. And it was kind of crazy, but regardless, I have my race notes written down. If I do miss anything in my race notes, I do apologize in advance, but we're going to start right off of the gate on lap 2. Michael McDowell spun off of turn 4 after a tire went down, or probably something in the toe link. And the first restart of the day happens on lap 7. And then during green flag pit stops, just to top off fuel for the end of the stage, Tyler Reddick spun out on pit road and actually hit the wall coming in pit road, but he still ran. So anyways, and then the next one in, Chase Briscoe, was the next one to spin on pit road, but he got stuck because I think the diffuser was hitting the ground. So that brings out the caution, first caution of the day. At lap 48, the race got back green flag racing, and Chase Elliott won the first stage. And then stage 2 begins at lap 68, went caution-free as far as I'm concerned. And Eric Almirola actually passed Chase Elliott for the stage win. He got a run and then did it Kevin Harvick style and edged him out for the stage victory. And then the final stage, aka the crapshoot. I have it written down in my notes. I can show you. It says, I'm not sure if it says it right there. I don't want to show the full thing. Screw it. It says the crapshoot there. You probably saw the following paragraph there. I called it the crapshoot because it's always a crapshoot at Talladega. New ifs, ands, or buts. It's still crazy. And then with 47 laps to go, Harrison Burton gets turned along with Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, and Austin Hill being involved. Again, if there's any drivers I missed being involved, I apologize in advance. And then 41 laps to go, the race got back green flag racing. And then with 5 laps to go, Logano, Harrison Burton, again, Stenhouse, LaJoie, Byron, and Suarez got into a scuffle. Well, they crashed. With Logano being turned in front of the field. And then, which resulted into our first overtime of the day. Yes, the first overtime. There's more than one. Anyways, overtime attempt 1 didn't last long. Going into turn 1, Ross Chastain tried to squeeze into a 3-wide thing. He was in the middle. And it ended up wrecking Noah Gragson, who went head-on on the wall. Ryan Preece, Harvick, and Larson. I think other drivers were involved. But Larson actually took a big hit to the passenger side door. Ryan Preece thought he had the wreck missed, but Larson came back up the track, and then Preece absolutely smashed into the passenger side. It did show the onboard facing towards Preece, and he went forward pretty violently, and it knocked his visor up. That's how hard of a hit that was. It was right here. I'll demonstrate with this Chastain car. He hit right about here, and it actually bent the roll bar in severely. Larson said the cockpit was a mess during his post-race interview. I'm not sure which roll bar it is, but it's the side roll bars. Actually bent it pretty darn good. Get my race notes again. And then overtime attempt 2 was the last one of the day. They got to the white flag. Bubba Wallace and Blaney, the two best friends, were up front until they were battling pretty hard, but Bubba went up trying to block, and then he turned himself in front of Blaney in front of the field, wrecking himself, unfortunately. And the caution came out, and Kyle Busch came out on top to win Talladega. First time since 2008. Wow. It's kind of a coincidence that Kyle Busch won Talladega with the first time with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2008, and then he wins for the first season for RCR many years later, which is quite coincidental to me. It's like history repeating itself. Like, first season with another team gets a win at a specific track, and then years later, the same thing happens, which is, I just found that out. So anyways, now to my personal thoughts on the race. It was a pretty good race. No flips. For the best, though. Don't want to see anyone getting hurt. Unlike yesterday, where we had a car barrel roll and then one taking out a television camera. But congratulations to Kyle Busch for winning Talladega, getting his first restrictor plate win since 2008 at Daytona. He's kind of struggled on the plate tracks, but he finally breaks through and wins one for once. So congrats to Rowdy for stealing the win. And I can only imagine what Bubba feels right now. He did throw his head to rest on the infield grass. I'm sure he and Blaney will talk over it. He had to go to the infield care center, of course, because that's mandatory. But not the ending that 23-11 and Michael Jordan wanted for this one. So that's a bummer. So anyways, that concludes the post-race thoughts and recap for the Talladega race weekend. And what a doozy it was with the Xfinity race and the Cup race. My nerves are shot. Yeah. My nerves have just gone to... Yeah. Always happens when you're watching a plate race, especially Talladega. So anyways, that'll cap off the video. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to Scott's Collectibles in Kannapolis, North Carolina to try to find some diecast. So yeah, that'll do it for this video. This video will be posted later tonight. So anyways, subscribe for more diecast reviews, and stay tuned for next week's post-race thoughts and recap at Dover. And also the 07 Fleet Car Series, Race 8, on the following Saturday. So anyways, that'll do it. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!